Conquerors Blade is a multiplayer, free-to-play third-person medieval strategy game that initially launched on Steam in April 2020. Over the years, the game has had many big updates, bringing with it new maps, units, cosmetics, progression changes, factions, and weapons. Conquerors Blade has just launched its biggest update yet, Helheim, which brings Norsemen to the game, which means new weapons, abilities, Viking units, new regions, reworked maps, and more. This video is sponsored by Conquerors Blade, however they just wanted a normal first impressions video where I talk freely as usual. It's been 2 years since I last checked in on the game, so I figured now would be the best time to jump back in and see what's changed with the new update. If you like what you see in this video, then click the link in the description below to play Conquerors Blade for free. Conquerors Blade in 2022, they've just added Norsemen to the game with the big Helheim update. So let's go have a quick refresher of the controls, then jump into some endgame stuff. Quick intro cutscene giving us a pretty realistic idea of what the game's all about. Large scale battles, blood, conflict, castle sieges, all that good stuff.
Slaughter their enemies!
Some of these voice acting is pretty epic. And we make our character. Pretty cool intro cutscene actually, to the point. Guess you're hyped up about making your warlord. Anyway, the most important thing to customize first is the beard. That looks a little bit Viking-ish. Eyebrows, big and bushy. See how we look in a few different outfits. Pretty cool. I like some of these cosmetics. That's the one, isn't it? That's badass. Lion face pauldrons. And a chest plate that makes it look like he's got a six-pack. Whether he really has or not, who knows, but it looks good. Donkey legend, let's go. We've got people to slay, and we're in the game. Let's go grab a weapon. Each weapon's categorized, easy, normal, or hard, which is very much appreciated. The last time I played Conqueror's Blade, I used the Nodachi, and little did I know at the time, it was one of the hardest weapons. So today I'm going to humble myself with the spear. Easy weapon, combo attacks, high burst damage. Spacebar to jump, you can sprint with shift. Dodge by double tapping WASD. Press B to mount. Summon our horse. Horse actually turns, well animated. We can attack whilst we're mounted. Right, command, follow me. Lads, I've just left the training academy and you've thrown your life on the line already. Good. Alright, you stay over there, lads. I'll charge in and I'll cut up these archers by myself. Big damage. Yes, I have beat the tutorial. Cool little cutscene to get me hyped up for what's to come. Tutorial part 2, learning to siege. I'm going to make the most of this tutorial experience because I know once I start to go against other players, it's over for me. These berserking units are crazy. Odin's berserkers, yeah, these guys are definitely part of the Helheim update. I love them, you don't have to command them too much, they just go off on their own, berserking on things. That's my play style, tactics out of the window, go in and just fight. Victory. Conqueror's City, and we've loaded into the game where all of the other players are hanging out. Straight away, lots of players around. Obviously I'm playing on the Asian servers, as you can tell by the names of the other players. What an epic place to spawn. Big giant city, surrounded by players straight away. That is a cool armor. First castle siege, desert castle. That's a lot of people, I'm right on the front lines. Ooh, dazed. Ouch. There's a lot of units on screen. Well, it looks like I've sent my army to the slaughter. Victory. MVP? How? Yeah, that was definitely against bots. No way I'm getting MVP in this game. Alright. What? Look at all of the players. This game's actually really popular. This capital city is rammed, and this is just one server. There's multiple servers. Ah, so this is like a new progression system. Level 7 now, okay. Yeah, maybe this helps new players get caught up to the later content. Throwing XP and bronze coins at me. Some of these players look crazy. Yo, nice armor, bro. Another new map, this time Ancient Chinese Castle. Okay, I want my gunners here. Now I'm being a commander. Right, yeah, my units are going to go here, and we're going to get ready to shoot. Take the high ground. Here we go. Commander Peon, being smart. Ooh, my horse has like a charge ability. Go on, charge right. That failed. Oh, that failed. Run. Oh, wait, here's the commander. Okay, he's finally showed up. Shoot him, lads. Oh, we're comboing him. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Outplayed. Beautiful. That's what happens when you've got a row of gunmen behind you. I think one of the biggest mistakes you can make as a new player in this game is sleeping on the controls of your units. If you just go in and try and be a one-man warrior, I don't think it's going to work out too hot for you. as I have figured out on many different occasions. There is something quite satisfying about successfully controlling your units and out-strategizing someone. What's this? Order an airstrike right here. Is that going to work? Is there actually going to be an airstrike? No way. Oh, there is! Nice. That's bloody epic. I think... Oh, it did so much damage. The clutch airstrike. We've got 4 minutes to go. We've almost captured the final point. Hold here, boys. Stabby stab. Come on, double kill. Is that a triple? Donkey Legend Bloodbath. We've only got 26 seconds to capture this final point. We need this. 8 seconds. Will our time be extended? Yes, we've got another 3 minutes. Oh, we actually bloody won it. That definitely wasn't against bots. I'm almost certain. At the end of a fight, you're given like a detailed breakdown of everything. That's cool. There was a total of 1,300 troops on each side. Oh wow, so I've just opened the map and as you can see, there's a bunch of different regions and cities or villages that are owned by different alliances or different houses, clans. Interesting. Next, I jumped on an endgame account to check out some of the new stuff added with the Helheim update. I logged into the game decked out in legendary armor, a badass cosmetic, and every unit unlocked. This time I was playing on the EU servers, and similar to the Asian servers, the main city was packed with players. I inspected some of their cosmetics, played around in some menus, and jumped into my first endgame siege. Yeah, that didn't go so well. I decided to practice a bit more in a multiplayer PvE mode called Bandit Raid, basically sieging against the AI. It was during this that I discovered the glorious Tower Shield troops, which quickly became my favourites as they were the only thing I could command that didn't instantly die. We achieved victory in 2 bandit raids, I switched my weapons to sword and shield, and had a renewed sense of self-confidence. I played around in the menus some more, I learned how to apply runes to weapons and armour, as well as disciplines to your units, 2 pretty fundamental progression systems I was completely ignoring, which probably explains why I was getting dumpstered so hard earlier. It was time to jump back into a siege, this time a new event battle, Raid on Brock Estray, one of the new Viking themed battles. This is how it went.
Yes, Commander.
Unfortunately, during the recording of all this footage, my microphone audio settings got messed up, so you're unable to hear me scream big damage over and over as I charged into a line of spearmen. Big damage! I kept queuing for siege, slowly getting a little bit better each time until eventually I discovered the power of siege weapons, in particular, the Howatcher. For the first time, I felt like I actually made a difference in the battle, and it showed me just how important positioning and strategy is in Conquerors Blade. At this point, I realised my audio was messed up and managed to fix it. We've got a new matched battle today, Coastal Assault. Let's give that one a try. I've done some reading online and a lot of people recommend dual blades for new players. Apparently it's one of the most powerful weapons, so we're going to try that. Okay, we're capping all 3 points. Okay, let's pop out. Pop out with the damage here. Oh, come on. Take him out. Oh, but the damage. Go invisible again. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You can just kind of go on the back lines and, and die. So we're just going to go in the back lines and we're going to assassinate this one. Assassinate him. Are we doing it? Do you not think we're doing it? Yes, we got a kill. Let's fucking go. And again, right in the back lines. Okay, I see the glory of the double short sword. That was awesome. We got the win. There it is. Short sword, not for me. So for this siege, I'm a defender and I'm going to test out using the short bow. Yeah, lots of enemies coming up. I'm going to pop them with my arrows. Let's put my troops over here and then shoot over here. Oh, big damage. Yeah, okay. Playing with the short bow seems a lot better. Oh my God, there's so many enemies. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. Oh, the damage. Oh, I just got absolutely Thomas the Tank Engined by that unit. Oh God, I'm getting horsed. Nobody wants to be horsed. Nice, got a kill. And another one. Another kill. I'm getting so many kills. Short bow is so good. Down to my last 2 soldiers. Okay, all my soldiers are dead. This is it. The final hold. We're about to win. There it is, and we got the win. How did we do? I feel like I played really well that game. S. We finally got S. This is the first time I've got S. Team stats. Number 2. Finally, we had a game where we actually played good. That was actually really fun. I think it's all about finding a play style that suits you. And for me, I've just been messing around with melee for so long, not really understanding the positional strategy of playing melee. But with archers, it kind of just makes sense to position them away from the battle and just bloody shoot at things. So right now, because it's peak time, I can queue for this event mode deathmatch, in which there's no units, so it's just pure PvP. Deathmatch, here we go, no more units. Pretty small map as well, so this should be quite action-packed. Oh, big damage. I know I suck as a melee player, so I can contribute the most with range. Just standing back, chilling. Rank 1 bow player right here. Just try and flank a little bit. He's gonna come at me, I'm gonna just dodge. And then I'm just gonna boop, and then boop, and then boop. He's dead. Boop. There it is. Yeah, it's not the most flashy playstyle bow, but seems effective. I'm sure it's not the most skilled playstyle either. Have a little cheeky little heal. Oh no, not my first death. Run, dodge. Is he gonna chase me? No way. Oh, okay. My team avenge me. We got avenged. One more kill, and we've won. Let's get the final kill. How do we do? Easy win. A. It took me a few hours of playing, but I feel like I've definitely found my playstyle in Conquerors Blade, and that is ranged. Using ranged units, I just find that really fun. So after checking in on Conquerors Blade for a bit in 2022, my thoughts are as follows. The game seems to have a decent population playing across all servers. I had no issues finding games on both EU or Asia. The skill ceiling in the game seems fairly high. Managing units whilst fighting yourself and having macro positional awareness, as well as proper utilization of siege equipment, seems like it'd take hundreds of hours to master. Even though I jumped on an endgame content creator account in full legendary gear with maxed troops, I was getting outplayed, outscored, and outstrategized in every way by most average players. It doesn't seem like you can gain a massive advantage by spending money in this game. The game has a lot of cool cosmetics you can unlock. If you suck at PvP in this game like me, at least there's PvE modes and tutorials to help you learn. The fact that you can change weapons, armor, and builds between battles gives you access to a large variety of playstyles that also helps improve replayability. There's a constant cycle of event battles to keep the game feeling fresh, and the game's free to play and it's been updated frequently since release, and with it having a decent population, that's unlikely to change anytime soon. Personally, I found the combat sound effects to be a bit lackluster in this game. When my character takes damage, there's not enough audio-visual feedback. I want to be able to tell that I'm taking damage from the sounds, not just by looking at the health bar. The game has a lot of menus to navigate. I couldn't figure out a way to hide player names in the city to take cool screenshots. Personally, the biggest thing I dislike about Conquerors Blade is having to run to supply camps mid-battle when my units are dead. I wish there was a way to spawn them remotely and have them run towards you from the supply camp spawns instead. If you don't like micromanaging units and just prefer running in solo, this game probably isn't for you, and if you don't like strategy games and coordinating with your team, you might also struggle with this one. Overall, 2 years since release, Conquerors Blade seems to be doing really well. Plenty of updates, a solid player base, lots of content and progression, and it's secured its position as one of the go-to games that combine medieval strategy with third-person action combat. For me personally, I was thrown into the deep end in this video, and would have likely had a much steadier learning curve if I stuck to the new player account, slowly learning the game against other newbies. That being said, after a few hours, I found my playstyle with longbow/shortbow, and in the end I had a lot of fun. But that's it for this video, guys. As always, let me know your thoughts on Conquerors Blade in the comments below. I'd be especially interested in getting some tips from veterans for the best build/unit combos for new players, as well as any mistakes I was making in this video. Shout out to Conquerors Blade for sponsoring this video. Download the game for free via the link in the description below. Deal big damage to the like button for the algorithm gods, and I'll see you in the next one.